Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Nessie. Today I'm going to show you how to turn a stack of 3mm wide strips of regular copy paper into a cute set of miniature stacking bowls using only a quilling tool, glue, paint and some kind of glaze or sealer. I've got a small blob of tacky glue at the ready along with a toothpick to apply it, so let's roll baby. If you've never done this before, you start off with inserting one end of your paper strip into the slot in your quilling tool, and then you start rolling the paper around it. After a few turns of the quilling tool, I like to add a tiny bit of glue to the paper strip just to secure the beginning of the coil. Try to keep a little tension on the paper so your coil doesn't end up too loose. You also want to try and keep your coil of paper level. It's really easy to go a bit skew with, but it's also just as easy to correct it again. For me, it's easier to roll the paper at the tip of the quilling tool, but you do whatever works best for you, and I'm probably doing it all wrong anyway. I first learned about paper quilling from Laura at tinyview. That lady can make just about anything you can imagine from paper and cardstock. Check her channel out if you haven't already. Link is in the description below. Okay, so I'm getting to the end of my first paper strip here, and I'm going to make sure it's nice and tight before adding a tiny smear of tacky glue to the last ½ inch or 1.5 centimeters and adding the next strip to it. An alternative to the tacky glue is a glue stick. That actually works pretty well too. Okay, so let's get back to rolling and continue on with this process until you reach the diameter you want. It can be pretty tedious stuff, so put on your favorite podcast or audiobook and enjoy the process. I like using my circle templates to quickly measure up my paper rolls. Perfect fit. Now I'm ready to secure the loose end with tacky glue. Don't forget, a full list of all the materials used in this video is in the description below. And while you're at it, check out the link to my Nessie Monster merch, where you can buy the cute designs I've created on stickers, t-shirts, mugs, phone cases and more. Here are the diameters I used to create my bowls. You can make them any size you want. Remember, it's your doll's house, your rules. To turn your flat disc of paper into a bowl, gently ease it into shape. Go slow, don't push too hard or else it will pop out completely, causing you to say bad words. I will neither confirm nor deny if that's what happened to me. I've got the shape I want now, so to set it in place and strengthen it, I'm giving it a coat of wood glue both inside and out. Another handy tip I want to share with you is that if you don't have a silicone mat to do your gluing on, use a plastic Ziploc bag. The glue doesn't seem to stick to the bag, and I don't have to worry about my bowl sticking to my cutting mat. The glue's all dry now, but as you can see, the outside of the bowl is very ridgy looking. So to smooth it out a bit, I'm going to sand it with an emery board. However, if you like the ridges, skip this step. Can you see how it's a little smoother now where I sanded it? I'll finish sanding it and I'll give the outside another coat of the wood glue. Coat 2 of the wood glue is dry, so now I'm going to paint it with a thin coat of gesso. Is it gesso or gesso? I don't know. You can also skip this step if you want. I just find it helps to keep where I want white areas all nice and bright. To paint your bowls, use whatever you have handy. Acrylic paints or paint pens are my usual choice. I'll only bore you with a painting of one of my bowls, but now's the time to let your imagination fly. You could copy existing patterns or designs or create your own. Paint them or add nail art stickers, whatever you like. This particular bowl is going to be a boring, stripy bowl with a white rim and interior. I'm also pretty rubbish at drawing and painting straight lines apparently, so it took me a bit of back and forth with the green and white pens to try and get nice, tidy stripes. Shaky hands also don't help matters. When you're finally finished with the painting, seal the whole thing inside and out. I use dimensional magic, but diamond glaze, UV resin or even Mod Podge would all do the job. And here's a few of my bowls left to dry. My paint pens are El Cheapos, so sometimes the paint will crackle, but it's one of those happy accidents and I like the effect as aging on the bowls. I imitated several famous pottery designs from Cornish ware to New Zealand to Muka pottery, as well as getting creative with the bright floral design. So let's take a look at the final results and let me know which set is your favourite and which ones you think the gnomes will like best. If you've enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new uploads, and leave a comment because I'd love to hear from you. It really helps my channel to grow. If you want to share your own crafty ideas and projects, join my Facebook page called Nessie Monster Crafts. And we have Fun Day Fridays where we can all show off our latest works in progress. If you can afford it, please consider buying me a coffee. Links for both my Facebook group and coffee account are in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!